It's pretty cool to hear all the excitement about the Las Vegas Raiders right now. There are many that say the Raiders won in the offseason and the players the Raiders got in free agency and the draft look good in OTAs. Well, as good as you can look for not having any pads on. Here's the thing though. The Raiders came in last place in the AFC West last year and the other teams in the division had a chance to improve too. A couple of these teams have me concerned with some of the moves that they made. Not that these teams needed to make a whole lot of moves. Remember, the Raiders are the only team in the division that didn't make the playoffs last year. So while we try to figure out how far off they are from the rest of the AFC West, I'm doing a position review of the division. Today we're doing the running backs. At number 4 I have RJ Harvey of the Denver Broncos. In the first round of the draft, the Broncos made their defense even better, picking corner Jahade Brown to go on the other side of Pacheco. It was in the second round that the Broncos drafted Harvey to address the running game. At the University of Central Florida last year, Harvey rushed for 1,578 yards and 22 touchdowns on 6.8 yards per carry. 897 of his yards came after contact and he forced 69 missed tackles. A big element to his game was his 4.40 40 speed. He used that speed to the tune of a 54.2% breakaway percentage last year. He's a good receiver out of the backfield too, but at 5'8", 205 pounds, Harvey's not a pile pusher in short yardage of the goal line. His small size also causes him to struggle to anchor against blitzing linebackers, so he's a liability in pass protection. Therefore, we can't call him a bell cow. Harvey will most likely share the load with Audric Stein, who's not going to inspire awes out of anyone. That's why I have Harvey at number 4. Number 3 in these rankings is Isaiah Pacheco of the Kansas City Chiefs. He's been their main running back over the last few years. I actually like him. He protects the passer well. That's why the Chiefs let him play under with star quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He also catches the ball well out of the backfield, and boy does he run extremely hard. Pacheco has 4.37 wheels too. He put himself on the map in 2023, his year 2, with 935 yards and 7 touchdowns on 4.6 yards per carry. He averaged a solid 2.9 yards per carry after contact too. He missed games 3 through 12 with a broken leg in 2024. He didn't have his explosion when he came back either. He ended up rushing for 310 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3.7 yards per carry. His yards per carry after contact went down to 2.27 yards too. Pacheco unintentionally ended up losing some weight last year, so he bulked back up to 216 pounds as he looks to bounce back. He's healthy and ready to go now. There are only 2 that are better. One of them is Los Angeles Chargers first-round pick Omarion Hampton. Head coach Jim Harbaugh has already come in and made the Chargers a running team. They ran the ball well last year with J.K. Dobbins in the backfield. They have a solid offensive line over there, so with a star running back, they can do some damage. That's why I had to have myself an extra slice of pizza when the Chargers picked Hampton. Comfort food. I didn't like that pick. Hampton rushed for 1,660 yards and 15 touchdowns on 5.9 yards per carry last year with North Carolina. He averaged 5.35 yards per carry after contact and forced 73 missed tackles too. Put that together with the 4.46 40 he ran at the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine and you can see the Chargers have something for real. Hampton catches the ball well out of the backfield too. He's okay in pass protection, so you don't have to take him off the field. He's a bell cow. As a Raider fan, he's probably the guy that scares me more than any of the other running backs in the AFC West. If not for one guy, he'd be the best back in the division. Of course, that one guy is Las Vegas Raiders number 6 overall pick Ashton Jeanty. Guys like him only come along every so often. He has great power, elusiveness, and speed, the things you can't teach, but Jeanty does the things you can teach too. He's a complete ball carrier. He rushed for 2,601 yards and 29 touchdowns on 7 yards per carry last year at Boise State. Barry Sanders is the last one to put up numbers like that. Look at the way he does it too. He averaged 5.25 yards per carry after contact. His 1,970 yards after contact were more than any other running back's total yards in college last year. He forced 152 missed tackles and had a breakaway percentage of 52.6% too. You want to say it was his competition? He forced 16 missed tackles against Penn State, and that was the second most of the season for him. He had a 61.5% breakaway percentage against Oregon too. He can catch the ball, he's okay in pass protection, he's a bell cow, and the best running back in the AFC West. This year's definitely the year of the running back. Barring injury, there's going to be 3 rookie running backs starting in the AFC West. There's a guy in his first contract year too, and they're all pretty good to great. Harvey's a good ball carrier that's fast and catches the ball well. He just isn't good for short yardage and in pass protection. Pacheco worked himself up into a potential bell cow. Can he stay healthy and have a bounce back season? Hampton's a bell cow, and you know what? He scares me a little bit. And Jency, he's also a bell cow. He's special, he's generational, and the best of the bunch. Thank you for watching. See you next time.